I'm with Simon Bryan, one of the organising committee of the Northern Area Championship and Edinburgh Cup, sponsored by Belfast Harbour. We're here standing on the beautiful gardens of the Royal North of Ireland Yacht Club, and we've just finished the Northern Area Championship. Simon, how do you feel it's gone?
It's gone great, I must say. Well, first of all, overall, to get the number of boats that we've had, with 31 boats for the northern areas, which is terrific, and we're delighted that so many people from all sorts of parts of the UK, Ireland, Monaco, Australia have taken the trouble to come and visit us. So it's great to get the 7 races completed. We didn't quite get the 8, but with a 7-race series, which in tricky conditions, it was pretty much southerly winds coming off the land, so it's quite shifty. So it's quite testing for everybody, but I think the event went very well. The race team did a great job to get all the races in. So far so good.
The team on the committee have done a fantastic job. A lot of people have been commenting on it. Who are the team and who's leading them, and who are your key players there?
Nigel Kearney is our PRO, and it's difficult for him because it was just with that particular wind direction. Sod's law, when you get an event, you don't get the wind blowing the way it normally does. So it was literally coming off the land, and we're a little bit restricted probably for space in the northern areas, because we tried to keep the race area closer to the club. So we had a little bit more land influence at the top mark, but it made for very interesting racing and very tactical racing. And chatting to Graham Bailey actually tonight, he's one who said he just loves those conditions, because it really was the game of chess and looking for the breeze, trying to track which way it was coming and trying to predict the shifts. So it was very interesting. We'll be moving further east for the Edinburgh Cup, just the other side of Grey Point, which is a much wider race area, and we'll have a 2-mile beat. So it's a slightly different race area, but I think we're still going to have light medium conditions, so it should be very testing racing.
Fantastic. So we've got 4 more days of racing to come, and we run through till Saturday. Now, the other thing I've been hearing a wee bit about is the social programme here. I gather it's been fairly lively in the evenings as well. What have you had planned for them all, and what's been going on?
Well, we try to kick in a bit of Irish hospitality. So, as you say, the Edinburgh Cup, which is the big event, starts tomorrow. So quite a lot of the hot shots are just arriving tomorrow, so that's going to make it even harder to make the cut. But Paul Ricard, Laurie Smith, our Japanese team, and quite a few Abersock boats are just arriving, so they're launched and on the moorings. So tomorrow we've 46 boats starting the race tomorrow, so with a lot more hot shots, so getting in the top 10 is going to be a tough battle. But on the social side, so far we've had a full programme. We had Jens Rassak from Monaco, who did a blinder today, got 2 firsts, having socialised with me last night and drank copious amounts of wine. So I think he now has found the formula that he's not going to change. So it works. Some people went home early, but you're not going to do that again. But no, we've had a great fun so far with the barbecue tonight. And then we have the gala dinner at Belfast Harbour on Thursday, which will be a fantastic night, magnificent building, and Belfast Harbour, as you know, have been superb sponsors of the event, both in 2010 for the Irish, and they were so keen to sponsor it because it was a great success for them. They were keen to sponsor this year's events. And then Friday with the championship dinner. So racing, partying, we just have to keep going.
We've been very lucky with our sponsorship. Obviously Belfast Harbour are the title sponsor, but I know you have a number of other good sponsors. Who else is involved on that side of things?
Yeah, well, Belfast Harbour are the main sponsor for the event, but we also have Brew and Dolphin, who are sponsoring the gala dinner on Thursday, which is superb, because it's a fantastic dinner, organised, wine, everything, all complimentary to competitors. So Brew and Dolphin have made a big contribution in making that happen. North Down Borough Council are also supporting it. Sebago Shoes, we have a prize draw every day, which we were drawn day 1, but we had to give it back. There was a couple of boos, so we put our name back. Kin went back in the box. So a prize draw for 3 pairs of Sebago shoes every day, which is really good at Sebago, and it adds a bit of buzz and a bit of sparkle to the prize giving, so it's not just the race winners. So it keeps everybody on their toes and at the bar until the prize giving happens. Pettigrews have been involved in sponsoring the spinnaker, the championship spinnaker, of which we have 2, a grey one for the championship leader and the black one for the first Corinthian. So Martin Byrne will wear the championship leader one tomorrow from last year, and Kin thankfully has the black one for tomorrow, so that'll be good fun to start with. And Stenaline have also been involved in helping everybody with discounted ferry rates. So being in Ireland, to get the number of boats that we have over, we need to make an extra special effort, and without the sponsorship that we've got from all of those parties, there's no way we could have hosted this event. So it's made it great and made it that little bit easier for everybody to come and have a good time. So far so good.
So far so good. Well, certainly 46 entries. I think that's our best entry in over a quarter of a century, I understand. So I mean, that's fantastic. We're looking forward to some great competition. Who's your money on?
I think there's a lot of guys out there could go well. I mean, the Baileys with 4 up, including young Will, who's 11 years old. I mean, they're really on fire. Gavia, having just won the Northern Areas. So she's going great, and you have to watch Gavia, no question. She's got a good crack team on board with Stavros. So, and I can't remember the name of the third guy is
Rua Boya.
Yeah, I can't remember pronounce it.
I think he's a Portuguese match racer, isn't he?
Oh yeah, so that's a pretty crack team. Paul Ricard, he's always on the money.
Underestimate the man.
Now he will be there. Laurie Smith, brand new boat, he's here.
He's our current reigning world champion.
Yeah, absolutely. And Jens from Monaco, he's on the pace, 2 wins today. So
he'll be in the bar hoping to keep up his training
his
program.
bar tab. But no, I'd say there's 6-8 boats could easily be in. Martin Byrne, obviously.
Yes, who's our defending
always
champion.
going well.
So Martin, although Martin's boat's been on the water, he hasn't been racing himself this.
No, Pedro's been
day.
helming it. But Martin will be here with the team he performs well with Pedro and Adam Winkleman. So that's a really good team. Andrew Craig's here with Mark Pettit and Brian Matthews. So there's quite a few Irish boats. Cameron Goods are going to be always one to watch. So I'd say genuinely there are probably 10 boats who are going to be up there, but it'll be testing conditions, but we're looking forward to it. We have a bit of breeze for the next few days. Nothing too much, but enough to get the championship in. Looks good.
Great. And in the Corinthian division, obviously I know you'll be hoping for a good overall slot as well, but you're definitely looking like one of the favourites for the Corinthian title. Who are your main contenders there, do you think?
Well, we'll try. We won the Edinburgh Cup when it was last year in 2000, but I think the bar's got a hell of a lot higher. Davy Gomes, who cruised me in the boat, we're just saying the way in. There's so many good guys, even in the Northerns with the reduced fleet. There's 10-12 boats that are really going quickly. So I mean, if you look at the Wades, did brilliantly. I think they got 4th overall, which is fantastic to see. And I think to have that mix of the professional guys who we all aspire to and know of, to be there and racing against them, I think that's what makes the Dragon class. So there's a lot of people. I mean, if you take, I think say the Wades are going to be in there. I think the Baileys are all fully Corinthian. So
they've just fresh back from the Gold Cup as well.
With a Corinthian win there. So so it's great to see the class so strong, and to get 46 boats here coming to Kiltraw in Northern Ireland is superb. So I think both in the overall division and the Corinthian division, I think there's 10 boats in there. So we'll have a go at it. Well,
it went down to count back on this event, so let's hope this is exciting for the next one. Well, we're having a wonderful time. As always, the hospitality here at the Royal North of Ireland is fantastic, so thank you so much, and we're looking forward to a great second part of this wonderful 2-part regatta.
Just for any of those international boats who haven't come, they don't know what they're missing. They should be here.
They should be here. Absolutely.
Thanks,
Simon.